Hi, good evening. Corey Thorne, spiritual healer, psychic medium, and life coach. I'm coming in to do a channel message that should have been out the beginning of June. Sorry to all of my Capricorns, and it was my Aquarius and my Capricorns, and I'm not sure who else I have left out. But this should have been out at the beginning of June, but my schedule has been crazy. I've been everywhere and all over the place. So it is coming out now, and I'm extending it from June into the middle of July so that you've got a few extra weeks. And please remember that this is not to replace any medical, psychological advice that you have been given. This is a channeled message. That is a general message. It is for the collective of people that are born in the Capricorn sign or have Capricorn somewhere in their sign, in their astrological sign, and also in a I keep going blank on my Capricorns, and or if you're cross watching, this may also be for you. I'm like, what is happening to me? Why am I blanking out? It's like I have this misfiring happening, like the connection. And this has been, so the Capricorn message I did try to make earlier in the month, and I couldn't make it. There was several signs that it was like there was some sort of a disconnection that was happening. And I don't know if you've been very disconnected from life. Some of my Capricorns have been going through a really low period. And it's like the ground underneath your feet has been rumbling, and you have been rumbling, and you have been disrupted, and there's been some disruption in the life of the Capricorns. And don't get me wrong, there's been some really great energy too. I have both. I'm not coming in with doom and gloom for all Capricorns. It's just been a time that I feel as if, and we're just through the full moon, I feel like the full moon had to get passed in order for some of the Capricorns to be able to finally find a sense of peace, balance, calm. Peace, balance, calm. So you should be seeing your energy starting to rise back up now. The beginning of June was a little bit on the rougher side. Also some big, deep healing that was taking place. I'm just watching a storm outside. Some big, deep healing that was needed. And I feel like that was recovering from some surgeries for some Capricorns. Some of you guys have had to have some knee replacements or some sort of surgery on, I want to say like spine or something that I'm picking up. And I'm just really getting that energy of some healing taking place. Also somebody who had to have some stomach surgery piece taken out or something removed from the stomach area, or you're about to go have that done. It feels like good energy around it. It's already healing, or it's going to go very well for you. It's what I'm channeling through. Coming into the dollars. If your work has been slow, I feel as if work is about to pick up. And I am using a few cards in your session for you today. And these cards are the cards of other people. They're not mine. Mine are not out yet. Mine are in the process of being developed though. And these cards are, I'm using them as validation to the channeled message. It's not the same as, may not be the same as the messages that's in the book of the people that designed these cards. This is a Call It Down Read deck of cards that I'm using, who I love dearly. But the message that's coming through for me is that you were in the shadows. There's a lot of the Capricorns that were very much in the shadows, and you've been kind of like working two jobs, or a lot of night shifts, or a lot of dark stuff, or you're a performer and you were doing a lot of performances and not a lot of daytime energy, not a lot of daytime activity, or not a lot of time for you is what I'm feeling. So as we're moving past the full moon now, and we're moving into tomorrow, I guess, or next day, it's the summer solstice changes. Like we're moving into summer season. It's like everything now is starting to break open. Like you're able to start walking in the sunlight, start walking towards more daylight, moving out of the lower energy or the kind of anxious kind of feeling as if you got the blahs, kind of sad, depression, whatever it may be. And something is bringing you more life, like you're able to breathe through. And I am picking up through my Capricorns a sense of somebody being in some unhealthy relationships, like a narcissist or narcissistic type, or and just kind of beating you down or making you feel like beating down your emotions, making you feel like you were less, or that's been a habit, or a habit a that's been a part of your life for a lot of years. And I feel very fearful almost saying this. I feel like somebody is kind of breaking free of a fearful kind of situations, what I'm getting, and this is very specific as well. And it's like, and I pulled 3 cards and 3 cards only. And one is self-worth. One is self-worth, remembering who you are, protecting your heart, keeping your heart safe, knowing that you don't have to live in the shadows or live in the dark or hide yourself away. It is time for you to start stepping forward. And the loyalty card that I'm pulling is loyal to yourself, loyal to what you love, loyal to your happiness. It's what I'm getting around the Capricorn energy. And also a sense of letting go. It's time to let go of what's not serving you. And it's time to let go and trust God type of energy is what I'm picking up. Letting go of old habits, old patterns, old ways of living, and allowing yourself to just trust that God consciousness has a plan for you. There's something more for you, and there's just a beautiful sense of, and letting go doesn't mean you're going to forget that things happen to us and that we don't, and we pretend like it didn't happen. It's saying I'm worthy of a lot more than what I have been living in, is what it feels like to me. And finding your voice. I feel like finding this part of you. I feel like Capricorn energy, a lot of closed off here, or you've been talking a whole lot to kind of hide, mask, disguise the fears that have been taking place for you. And as the new moon comes around, which is on July the 2nd, I'm feeling a sense of renewal. That a lot of the Capricorn energy is going to be very renewed, and we're in a new day, new beginning, new life is what's coming up for me for Capricorn. A new day, a new life. And some of you are preparing or planning for a celebration, like a wedding, a graduation, or something like that that's coming. That's bringing a little bit of anxiety and stress, but not to worry. Everything is going to be just fine for you. And you're not anxious and stressful because of the event. You're anxious and stressful because you're unsure of what it's going to be like. And I feel that there is also a new kind of something that was an affair that's coming up, or something of a new relationship that just started, or something that you were trying to keep secret in a relationship or didn't want everybody to know yet. And there was a steamy kind of energy around this. I know this is kind of very specific to somebody out there in the Capricorn energy. And it's like, it's this lust kind of card. You've been lusting for life and lusting for this person, life, but you're very different people. I feel like if you're not in this relationship yet, this is my singles, if you're not in this relationship, there's a relationship coming that makes you all googly-eyed, and you become all like blah, and it's going to be a very different kind of relationship, but fun and new, and there is love coming. So Capricorns, enjoy, and I can tell you the energy is changing. Much love to you all. Bye-bye.